Alright, here we have another Vikendi solo, where we're going to start at Villa. You can see the flight path, pretty typical, down through the middle there. And there is a total of 7 people, including me, here at Villa, so that's one of the reasons why you'll see. Decided to switch it up a little bit. And I want everyone to pay attention to good old Nivek the IX, I believe, here, because he plays a central role in this replay as well. So I was able to get level 3 vest and a backpack down below here, but I saw this guy Jacob Gundy in the building right by me, and without a gun in sight, decided to play it safe and go up here and get some guns. Sometimes you gotta change course a bit. Circle on the western side of the map here, and pretty rare to see it over here, but definitely makes it fun. So basically I loot up the little town there that we saw, then I do the warehouses over here, and then move to the next spot. So 9 out of 10 times I usually fight for Villa, but there's so many loot spots in this map. It's such a nicely designed map that it's easy to just switch up the plans if you need to. Alright, so you see Squancher here following my path. He came in from this side and I closed everything, so even though there wasn't many items there, he might have realized that he's on someone's loot path. And he comes in loud over there. And I was able to finish him off there. Grab all his extra loot. And continue on my merry way. Now Nivek here has a great spot on the map. He's been camping the spot the whole game because he got some decent loot out of those few buildings. So I hit that guy driving by a little bit, and Nivek probably heard those bullets. Even though they're suppressed, he probably still heard the outlier of them. Keep looting, get a med kit, and then we'll take a look right here. This guy heard me coming in because he's camping, and I actually never heard him myself, but I saw these doors were opened by him, so that gave me a hint, but I had no idea good old Nivek was there. And you can see he got a lot of kills himself, so he's a pretty good player, but because of the red zone and just luck, he missed me. And we'll see why that's so important later. So he ends up getting some kills over there. I push further into the map. And remember how we saw the flight path went through here earlier in the game. You can see every single person is basically coming in from the strong side of the map, so the busy side of the map, which is if you're able to relocate to the weak side of the map, you have an easy, albeit somewhat boring game, but it just shows the power of knowing your flight path in relation to your circle and what the circle is going to do. So I wasn't even focused too hard on that. See, I found all these level 3 vests over here. But it's always good to play circle tactics if you're trying to place high and do well. So I waited there a little bit longer at the edge. And see good old Nivek comes in. recurring theme of this video. He actually could have seen me in that window. There he does. Got one hit on him. So he pushes over to this town to be seen later. I just repositioned because I had just made a bunch of noise and I knew the blue was coming in and I wanted a decent spot, and so my judgment to do that actually paid off pretty well here, because Yordius just happened to be pushing in from the blue. He probably should have gone to that rock and healed, or healed earlier. So again, that's just playing the blue, knowing people are probably coming in and getting yourself an easy kill. Nivek down here is holding his own. And at this point, it's a faraway circle, which isn't the worst thing ever. I'm just going to run there as the blue starts to push. So I had kind of seen some footsteps, or knew I was following someone, but they were seemingly pretty far ahead of me, so I just worked the weak side. Use all my extra boosts for my kills. Having a plethora of boosts is nice late game. You just want to use them obsessively when you're safe. And so half click over here. One of the final four guys, he took a shot with his silent sniper over at Nivek or Scourge, but he gave away his position really obvious to me. So even though I don't think he'd shot in a while, I just knew there was, a suppressed sniper on this side. And you'll see here, you can actually peek him crawling around. Yep, right there, I spotted him. So it can be nice to do proning at the end of a game, but not really the way he's doing it. It's a little obvious right there. So I led with a nade and started shooting him. Don't even know if I hit him, but the nade did its job. Spot that guy. So I knew I hit him, looked like 3 times, knew he was really low in healing. And even though it's risky to do the maneuver I was doing, I had no idea where the third guy is, who, as you can see, is good old Nivek, the nemesis of Nivek. Alright, so he re-peeked the same spot. He's crouching like he was before. He's probably should have switched something up there. Nivek knows he has the one-on-one. Gets a nice shot on me, although he would have rather had a headshot. There, he really dinged me a bunch. So I instantly spamming my 8 button, getting a first aid off. And possibly being inspired by my grenade kill. Throws an uncooked grenade. Not a bad idea at all. If he just pushed a little harder with the pin out, he could have had a perfect nade. .6x G36, not the best range gun, but it will work. Another thing about nades that's a little bit risky to assume, but after your enemy throws 2 to 3, you know most people don't have more than that late game, so the threat of a frag at this point is kind of gone for me. And then just finish him off as he's pushing a little bit late. I got my heals in. I knew he had to go for the zone just like I was. 4 hits. Dead. And I had no idea this Nivek guy was so intertwined with my map. But it's just funny how when you watch replays you learn all kinds of funny little facts like that. I mean, I dropped Villa and he dropped real close there and camped that the whole time. He had plenty of chances to kill me as I was migrating towards circle. But because of the red zone and him not hearing me exactly, I was able to move through. Then when I'm camping over here, he pushes through and I hit him and potentially could have killed him. And so I encourage you all to occasionally check your replays. You can just skim through them real quick and you learn all kinds of interesting, funny, unique stuff. That's all for now. Please give a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.